my own amazement, more than perhaps anyone, taken a day job. And I will tell you, I'm warning you right now, it cuts into your time. It cuts into your time. And so I am now the CEO, executive officer, I'm the executive director of the Planetary Society. This is the Pioneer spacecraft, artist rendering. Hard to get a picture of it because it is many millions of kilometers from Earth. And there were two of them. Launched in 1972, 73, as Motown was giving way to disco. They were launched. It was. And these were the first spacecraft that had the famous plaque on it. It was a gold plaque. Gold's good with infrared, it's hard to destroy, it passes the acid test and all that. And back then, you'll notice, the sun, Pluto was still a planet, people. Of the antenna of the spacecraft, and anybody could figure this out. I mean, this is obviously represents the hydrogen atom, hydrogen molecule, I mean, it's diatomic, and you know, it vibrates at a certain frequency. That's easy enough. And so all you do is look at the count of ones and zeros along here, and anybody can figure out with binary arithmetic that these are the directions to the local pulsars that are visible from the Earth. What? No, it's impossible. I mean, it's just kind of cool, okay? And then there were these pictures, and yes, there was tremendous controversy. You people are sending pornography into space! Anyway, these plaques are out there, and when you put a plaque on a spacecraft, you're doing it for you. I mean, no one's ever going to find the thing. They might make a science fiction movie, but no one's ever going to find the thing and go, hey, is this yours? It's just not going to happen. But it's a cool thing to do. And these two spacecraft have been involved in a controversy. Neither of them is as far from the Earth as you would expect at first. Everybody thought they should be about 400,000 kilometers closer to the Earth than they are. 400,000 kilometers doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot. Like you would notice. If you went to a party and you were off 400,000, you would miss a lot of it. So people thought, what is... Oh, here's the thing. One of them went out that way, east and west, in the plane of the solar system. The other one went north. So you might think, well, the gravity of the something or other, or the orbit is doing the thing in the asteroid belt or something. But no, they're both held back exactly, or to measurable accuracy, the same amount. And so for several years, people thought there might be this new physics. To heck with this neutrino business in CERN. They thought something else is going on to hold these spacecraft back. But now everybody's pretty sure that it's the heat coming off this plutonium battery up here. The photons going out is holding the spacecraft back a little bit, and so we call it photon pressure. And the clue was, people realized that the force isn't going right back toward the sun, it's going toward the Earth. And they got these old guys who could still read the magnetic tapes from the computers back then to figure it out. It was quite a thing. So how many people heard about the neutrino deal in Switzerland? Yeah. If something like this happens, see how popular it is? Something like this happens, it will change the world. So, talking more about me, this is the light sail spacecraft, which the Planetary Society is building. 30,000 people around the world just thought it was cool. And this is a spacecraft not held back by heat, but pushed through space by sunlight. And it's only this big. This is quite a bit bigger than real life. It's only 30 centimeters high. And it will spread out to be about the width of this stage in 4 directions. And you can, if you're of a mind, participate. You can join the Planetary Society and all these kookball ideas of trying this stuff in space. We just launched the Phobos mission, which is going to go to the Martian moon Phobos. And we put our bio module on it full of little organisms And we were going to see if they could live through the trip from the Earth to Mars and back. Because it is not unreasonable that life started on Mars, got hit by an impactor, knocked into space, landed on the Earth, and just like meteorites have amino acids in them that are still intact, the molecules are still okay, it could be that you and I are all descendant of some Martian microbe. And that would be weird. And I claim it would, dare I say it, change the world. Unfortunately, the Russian rocket got the thing into Earth orbit last week, the week before last, and it's still in Earth orbit, and we can't get communication with it to shoot all the way to Mars. And by the way, it has 11 tons of frozen hydrazine rocket fuel. And if that landed in your party, so we'll see what happens. It's so much frozen stuff, it may not burn up when it falls down. But we're all hopeful we can still get in touch with it. The Planetary Society is also the